here's a very interesting Ferrari. This is the one with fins. It's a 410 Series 1. It's a Ghia-bodied Super America, and it is just an amazing car. I'm not sure it's the prettiest Ferrari by any stretch of the imagination, but look how wide it is, wheelbase, and the big fins in back. It's something that of the day they were Cadillac and even the Bat cars with Alfa, so it certainly was a styling exercise by Ghia, and it's pretty amazing to see it. And knowing this car from 25 or 30 years ago, and having pictures of it when it was kind of a salmon and gray, it looks much better in the red. That's one thing that I always look forward to in coming to the shows, is seeing the cars that you've seen 20 years ago, 25 years ago, and you know, these are like blank canvases, works of art. So the new owner, if it needs restoration, can restore it as he chooses. And this is clearly a beautifully done restoration. Look at the Ferrari lettering. It's different than all the other Ferrari lettering. The R's. It's a very interesting car. How did you come up thinking that you needed something like this?
Well, I'm a hot rod guy, and I have a bunch of different ones that I built, and this is the last version of the craziness. And all these cars kind of have a theme, and my idea for this one was a hot rodder, you know, after World War II. He was a fighter pilot during World War II, and he wanted to make a car that be a hot rod for the street, and like his hot rod before, you could strip it down and run it on the dry lakes on the weekend. So the idea is a coupe one moment, and a couple minutes later it's got its tail fin and the top off and the tonneau cover and streamlined discs and the like, and it's a tail fin and off it goes for the dry lake. So that's the basic idea of it, and it's meant to have a lot of kind of aircraft theme things to it. And most of the hot rods back then were using aircraft surplus parts all the time anyway. They were belly tanks and instruments and gas tanks and that stuff. So it's got aircraft type construction with the aluminum body and aircraft instruments and aircraft type seats and that kind of thing. So,
you know, it's a pretty stunning piece.
Yeah, we're really happy.
I can see people are quite taken with it.
Yeah, it's got a little bling with the polished fenders, I must admit.
Well, that's great. Now, what are you going to do with it now? Just show it, or?
No, I view my job as taking 100-point cars and turning them into 95-point cars. I'm going to drive it on events and things.
Good for you. That's great. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.